Hi, seventh graders. It's Mr. Ron Havdi, just giving you an overview of what we did on September 11th, A Day, and September 12th, B Day this week. So we started with the bell ringer warm up. You played a round of periodic table bingo just to review some stuff from last year. And then we started in on some science chat stations today in groups. And the stations were just a chance to get to know each other a little bit while doing some science. The first part we did as a class, you filled out the All About Me section. And then you made a silent appointment with a partner and talked about yourself. After that, we got into the science part of it. And there were 10 stations. Your goal was to make it through 5 stations today, and you'll do 5 more next class. So station 1 was all about microscopes, which I've come to understand many of you have not had much experience with microscopes, and that is totally fine. Your goal here was to just work with the group, study the images on the microscope, and take a guess at what was on the slide. So come up with possible answers as a group. And then as a group, could you label any parts of the microscope? And that picture looked like this. Usually these were pretty blank, so students do not know the names of many parts of a compound microscope, and that's totally fine for now. In the spring, we will be doing life science, and you'll be using microscopes all the time, and the stuff will be second nature to you after that. Just one other station 2, was about interpreting and analyzing graphs. So you're looking at the consumption of oxygen by fish at different salt levels, which is what salinity means. So by changing the salt in the water, which you can see down here, as the salt level increases, what happens to the oxygen consumption of 2 different separate fish species. And your group's task was to analyze that, analyze that and answer a few questions about variables. That one proved pretty difficult as well. We'll be reviewing all of these stations after next class. So you'll do 5 more stations on Wednesday and Thursday of this week. All right, that kind of wraps up what we did today. There was no homework. Enjoy the weather. Looking forward to seeing you all in class again.